Hello, welcome to the home of Enterprises LLC. Come on in and let us show you around. We are comprised of professionals in many fields, and we pride ourselves on being able to offer exceptional service as well as the highest quality product. We don't offer just another event, product, or service. We provide an experience, the Crisco experience. Some of the services we provide are photography and videography, event planning, catering and decor, DJ services, African drumming and instructing, motivational speaking and emceeing, website design, logo, graphics and printing, custom t-shirts and apparel and decals, mobile barbering and natural hair and lock maintenance. We also have a makeup artist who will provide your personal and professional photo shoot and big event makeup needs. If that isn't enough, check out our and more section, where you will find our partner services that include cartoon characters, boom bounces, water slides, face painting, popcorn, cotton candy, and snow cone machines. If you don't see the service or product you're looking for on our site, ask us about it. Chances are we can assist you with that too. Thank you for coming by. Now go ahead, contact us and let us know how we can help to provide you with your very own Crisco experience.
Hey everybody, welcome to today's episode of Let's Do It Talk Show. We have a treat for you. So last week I talked about how we're going to have some youngsters in the audience with us and also participating on the panel. So we are ready for them. They did not disappoint, but you know how I start off. It's me, your girl, Ladrine Howard Peterson, the CEO and founder of Do It, delivering on ideas and thoughts. And you know what I do in a nutshell, right? I help to turn dreamers into doers. And I do it from two aspects. I do it from the aspect of career development, resume writing, interview preparation. If you have an issue on your job, I'm your girl. And then also from a business aspect, marketing strategies, you have some thoughts and some ideas, but you don't know how to quite put them into fruition. I'm your girl. So here at Let's Do It Talk Show, we offer a platform for entrepreneurs. But as you know, an individual person that's an entrepreneur is a person as a whole. So we touch bases on everything from faith to finances to relationships and also business. So today is no different. However, we wanted to add a special little piece of it too, because today is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. So we wanted to pay honor to him for all that he done, all that he did, all that he fought for in his lifespan to make a better life for us. And I definitely want to give a shout out to Fox 5 Atlanta for the coverage they did for the Martin Luther King official ceremony. It was phenomenal, and DMV represented. The keynote speaker was Dr. Howard Wesley from Alfred Street Church. And he pretty much laid down the line. I'm not going to go through his comments, but please, if you get a chance, make sure you go and check that out. And then the other one was this young girl named Freedom. Her oratorical skills were like amazing. So the entire program was good, but make sure you go back and check those two out. They were phenomenal. For me, I just wanted to touch bases real quick, and I pretty much had posted it on Facebook and also Instagram. My memory of Dr. Martin Luther King. So I grew up in Southeast D.C., and that's where down Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, Southeast, we will have the parade. And I remember, just like it was yesterday, although it's been a couple years or so, but I remember actually walking down and marching in the parade and the whole movement was for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday to become a holiday. So from 1983 to 1986, we marched and marched. And my whole thing was, I remember when Stevie Wonder sang Happy Birthday, when he came up with his rendition, and he sang Happy Birthday to Dr. Martin Luther King. That was a moving moment for me. So every time I hear it, because I saw him when he sang it live for his birthday, which probably was like the first time, it really brings back memories to me. And then it took 3 years later in order for the holiday to actually be honored and be respected. So I love that. And I have a couple slides in terms of my favorite quotes. And I know, like the I Have a Dream, there are many different quotes that come from that people actually turn to, engage to. But there are several others that are my favorite. And I'll just read two of them. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. And then the second one is, darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. So the next thing I'll do, and I'll do this very quickly so that we can jump into the show. I always share with you about my weekend and my experiences. So this weekend, it was restaurant week, and I caught the tail end of it. And I made reservations and was able to get into 2 restaurants. So my food was delicious. The last one was Eddie V's in Tyson's Corner. If y'all need date night or anything, that's a good look. That's a good look. And then the other one, I just had my simple old regular food that I normally eat. And I, again, went out in Tyson's. And the food there was good and gracious as well. So make sure y'all catch Restaurant Week the next time it come around. I missed it. And I was a little bit upset about that, because that's the time where you can get like very expensive meals for very, very reasonable cost. All right, so on the show today with us, we have 3 youth. The first one is Cameron Briscoe. Second one is Gabby Goodwin, who is joining us via Skype. And then the third one, last but not least, is Amari Woodland. So they're going to talk to you about their businesses and or about their dreams. So our subtopic is honoring Dr. King's legacy, which we just did. And then the second one is I am the legacy. I am the legacy. So without further ado, we are going to bring on and interview Mr. Cameron. Like, I know him as Cam, so we're going to interview him. You ready, buddy? Mm-hmm. So let me tell y'all one thing before we even get started with this young man. I reached out to his mom and asked her if I could interview him, have him to come on the show. My man had to interview me before I interviewed him. So he was like, I have a few questions. But I laughed about that, but big up to that. That's a businessman already in progress. So shall we begin? Mm-hmm. Okay, can you tell the people your full name and what school do you attend?
My full name is Cameron Nathaniel Briscoe, and the school that I attend is Billingsley Elementary.
Great. And how old are you?
I am 7 years old.
And what grade are you in?
Second.
Okay, so let's talk about your business that's about to launch. First of all, what are the products? What's your business? What is it all about?
My business is about create and motivate, which says on my shirt.
Okay.
The shirts are on sale for today.
So what inspired you? Like, how did you first start? Like, what inspired you?
So my mom inspired me because she owns her own business, which is called OB Innovations Events.
And what's your mom's name by chance? Just in case somebody might not know that's watching.
Latasha.
Briscoe, yes.
All about my business.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to tell you like the products that we have?
Yes.
So like the products are t-shirts.
Okay.
Arm sleeves.
Okay.
Cleat covers. And other gears and accessories are coming.
Okay. And for your products, it's all year. So is it focusing on things all year, or how did you come up with the name?
All year gear is like a meaning of stuff that you can get all year.
Okay. Okay, and that makes perfect sense. And in terms of like your mom inspiring you, I know your mom does so much, and I have involvement with your mom, so I've seen you out and I've seen you speak in various places. So in terms of like your dreams, did you have a dream of starting a business, or talk to me more about how this actually happened?
So the only reason why this happened is because I was trying to find a way to make money
Okay.
because I actually wanted a PlayStation.
Oh.
So I was trying to find a way to make money so I can't get a PlayStation. I asked my mom if I can start to like wash cars or walk people's dogs
Okay.
or that stuff. So then she said, maybe you can make a business just like me. So then I said, maybe. So then we talked through it, and then we decided. We said, okay, I'll make a business, and then we've been trying to make it since I think September of last year.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but yeah, we've been working on it for a very long time.
That's very nice, and I love your logo. Your logo is beautiful. Also, so let's talk a little teeny bit about the T-shirt, the launch date. So I know like today you just did a special pre-launch so that people can get T-shirts. And can I tell you that your I Have the Dream T-shirt is very, very nice. I actually ordered one from you today. But let's talk a little bit like pre-launch. So although you're not fully launched, they can get the T-shirt today, correct? And how?
T-shirts are on sale.
Okay.
So that's how they could like afford them.
Okay. And is it via your Instagram?
Maybe.
Yes.
I honestly don't know.
Okay. So I saw an advertisement on Instagram and a method of payment for PayPal because it's in the pre-launch, so everything is not quite lined up yet. But great, and make sure that you share it out, and I'll share it out on my feed so that people can actually purchase it. Is it anything else that you want to say to the audience?
I don't think so.
Okay. So we'll have time to come back so that you can share your Instagram, your social media handles, so that they'll know how to order and where to follow you as the information goes out. I have one more. When is your actual official launch?
On my birthday, which is March 1st.
Awesome. That's a nice way to celebrate your birthday. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to Gabby Goodwin. So Gabby, if you may have seen her commercials, we play her commercials all the time. She is the young lady who worked with her mom to create a line of barrettes as well as various hair care. And her items can actually be found in Target. All over. So one of the things that she has also done is she has written a book, and her book is all about confidence, and she goes through and talks about some of the various things that she has done. But we're going to be joining Gabby via Skype, and we're going to ask her a few questions and dig into it and interview her. So what we're going to do is, while we're getting everything geared up, we're going to go to commercial, and then on the flip side of it, we're going to actually bring Gabby up on the screen so that we can interview her. So we'll be right back, you guys.
Hello. Welcome to the home of Crisco Enterprises, LLC. Come on in and let us show you around. We are comprised of professionals in many fields, and we pride ourselves on being able to offer exceptional service as well as the highest products. We don't offer just another event, product, or service. We provide an experience, the Crisco experience. Some of the services we provide are photography and videography, event planning, catering and decor, DJ services, African drumming and instructing, motivational speaking and emceeing, website design, logo, graphics and printing, custom t-shirts and apparel and decals, mobile barbering and natural hair and lock maintenance. We also have a makeup artist who will provide your personal and professional photo shoot and big event makeup needs. If that isn't enough, check out our and more section where you will find our partner services that include cartoon characters, moon and water slides, face painting, popcorn, cotton candy, and snow cone machines. If you don't see the service or product you're looking for on our site, ask us about it. Chances are we can assist you with that too. Thank you for coming by. Now go ahead, contact us and let us know how we can help to provide you with your very own Crisco experience.
All right, you all. So welcome back. As you see on the split screen, you have me and Miss Gabby. Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Good.
Good. So nice to see you again. It has been since November, since the last time that I saw you. How's everything going?
Great.
Great. So, shall we just go ahead and jump into the interview?
Yes, we can.
Great, 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 great. So please tell everyone your name and your age.
So my name is Gabby Goodwin, or Gabrielle Goodwin. I go by Gabby. I'm in the business world, I guess, but I'm 13 years old, and I am the CEO of Confidence and the creator of Gabby Bows.
Yes. So can you tell us a little bit about your products? What products do you offer?
Yes, so first off, we have the Gabby Bow. I don't know if you can see it right here.
Yes.
But so they have two faces. You can see the design both ways, and also have teeth and craters to trap the hair. So basically what you would do is wrap the hair around the center strip. It's not one enclosed, it's not the other enclosed, and it doesn't come out. So there's no more lost bows. You will never lose the bow, never again, never. So we have the bows. We also have, well, here's a package of the bows.
Okay.
And then we also have, what I have with me is so this is the Gabby and Vincent Perfect Hair Bow book. It was written about my journey. There were 4 kidpreneurs chosen out of the whole entire country to write a book about. And that was by the nonprofit called Entrepreneur Kid as well. So we have a book. We have like a storage box or a caboodle where you can store your hair products and things of that sort as well. And also, we just came out with some hair products early last year as well.
Okay, great. So let's talk a little bit about how you got started. You gave an illustration of the barrettes and how to use them and the outcome of them. But talk a little bit about how you got started and why you felt that it was necessary to come up with this actual barrette that does what it does.
Yeah, so me, as a little girl, was running around at recess doing all these things that a little girl would do. And I was wearing those barrettes that did not stay in my hair. They had one phase. They would not clamp because I have thick hair. So it definitely wouldn't work on me, and I knew it didn't work on other girls as well. So one day, well, my mom will be spending money, going to the store every 2 weeks, wasting money on these barrettes that did not work.
Okay.
And so what my mom did out of frustration was go on Twitter and rant about how my bows did not stay in my hair. And so a lot of moms were going back and forth on Twitter talking about, oh, I don't use those breasts anymore. I put rubber bands around them to make them stay. All these different things. And our pastor he jumped into a tweet and said, "Sounds like a market you need to break into." And so my mom told me, and I was about 5, so every day I kept asking her, "When are my bills coming? When are we gonna make my bills? When are my bills coming?" Go walking through the grocery store, "Mom's my bills gonna be sold in this store?" All these different things, and I was super eager to come up with this design or this bow that did not fit my hair, so I didn't have to get in trouble, but also to save or to solve the problem and save other people from not having to raise that much money, and also having other girls not to get in trouble as well. So I started this business when I was 7. That was
Okay.
2014, and it's been 5 years, and it's about to be 6 next month. So
Wow.
it's been a great experience for us, and it's been a wild ride, but it's definitely been worth it.
Wow, that's amazing, and I love to hear your story. And actually, I was there when you received an award um, for a speaker con, and where you and Jayana Woods were also like recognized for all of your great work that you have been doing. So one of the things that I want to ask you is when you first found out that your product was going to be in Target, a large retail store, how do you feel about that? How did you feel?
Yeah, so I was definitely really excited. We've been in different retail stores. We've been in different stores, but not as big as this.
Okay.
So it's been um, great, a great experience. I've been able to travel, and I've been able to also go to different stores as I travel, see the Barrettes
Yes.
in the stores as well. And we've gotten a lot of media coverage. We've gotten a lot of followers. We
Great.
have more people knowing about Gabby Bows now, and it's definitely been great to be able to be a part of this business because I've always wanted the bows to be in a big retail store, big box retail like this. So it's definitely been really exciting for me. I was super pumped, was excited for everything we had to do, and was eager and determined to finish whatever we had to do or get done whatever we had to get done so that this could work out. So now that it has, it's definitely been a great experience for me. Just going around, traveling in different places, and also saying that my products are in Target because that's really a big deal. So it's definitely been great.
Yes, and I love it on so many different levels. One, we make sure that we play your commercial every week, because we want to support you in every way that we can. And not only because I think that it's the right thing to do, but it makes it even double folded in terms of how I would love to help you because of how you help others. So not only are you the CEO of this wonderful business, but you actually employ others and you help other youngsters to get into the business. So can you talk about that briefly and share with us how old is your youngest employee or the person that's connected to your business?
Yeah, so we have the Mommy Me Entrepreneurship Academy.
Mm-hmm.
We started this about a year ago, or a year and a few months. But what it is basically micro franchising. You see, take your favorite fast food restaurant, for example. There's one all across the country, all
Right.
across the world, and that's what we're trying to do with our business. So what goes on in this academy? Girls are able to have their own businesses under our brand. So they're able to sell the bows, bots, hair products, all the different products. And they're able to learn about entrepreneurship skills, learn about skills that they can use in life or in business. And also, if they decide to still work for themselves or work for other people, you can still use the skills that we give you through whatever you go through in life as well. And also, we're able to form a bond with the girls that are in the academy. We have about over 60 of them. They're range from 2 to 14. So they're able to learn about different things. And also, for me, I wanted to start this because I noticed that business, and this business has been a great booster for my confidence
Right.
because I was really shy when I started, and now I'm able to talk in front of hundreds and thousands of people. And so, for me to be able to start this, I wanted to see other girls' confidence grow as well. And I can definitely see that some girls, when they started, they didn't want to get in front of the camera, but now they're doing twirls and jumps, and they're really excited about
Yes.
talking about their products. So it's definitely been a great experience for me. I've been able to meet some of them. They're so eager to learn, and you know that feeling where you know that somebody's looking up to you and somebody is there with you. It's definitely great to see these little kids who are still following what I'm doing and are able to take that, because we definitely need that in this world.
Yes, and I think like your whole entire program, not just your business, but your formula for your program of reaching back and helping others and giving them an opportunity, and not just giving them an opportunity from the standpoint of becoming business owners, but teaching them all of the various things. So it's saving them so much time. So all of the hurdles and all of the things that you went through, you're able to teach them, as well as have a full round program where they actually can learn the business as well as make some money. So I applaud you and your mom and all of your business partners in terms of what you're doing. That's a phenomenal give back, and it's a phenomenal way that you have scaled your business at a very young age. I'm serious. It is so. I love to hear your story. All different aspects of it, but what you're doing is great. And again, whatever I can do in any type of way, I told your mom I'll come down and teach at the academy. Whatever I can do, you have my 100% support in all of your avenues that you have. So a couple more questions. So when you talked about your earnings and the amount of money that you made previously, or the set goals that you had, one of the things that fascinated me when you were at SpeakerCon, you talked about your projected earnings and what you want to make. Can you share a little bit? You don't have to go into the figures and the dollars like to the extent that you don't want to, but I think it was phenomenal about you talk about what you made in the sixth grade and your goal for the seventh grade. Can you touch upon that a little bit?
Yeah, so basically, I got some coined as the sixth grader. I did make six figures in sixth grade. And for me, since I was able to hit that goal, I definitely want to push and make seven figures in the seventh. I know it may be hard to achieve, but I know that pushing and be able to believe is definitely pushing, and it's definitely been a game changer for me to just be able to know that I'm out here making money that other adults don't really make.
Yes.
And me, that's being able to push me to inspire other adults to be like, hey, there's a little girl that's doing the same thing that adults are doing. And I definitely want to inspire other people. It's definitely been a tool to be able to do that. But also being able to push myself, and also being able to have courage in myself, because I know that I've done something that's really inspiring.
Yes, 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 yes to all of that. Like, your story is so exciting to me, and I'm gonna try to calm down a little bit as I transition into the last major question that I have for you. So let's talk about your book. Your book is talking about confidence. So to see you and to hear you speak now, you're very well spoken, and your mannerism. When I met you, all I wanted to do was just hug you over and over and over again. And your jolly personality, you're just a bundle of excitement, a bundle of energy, and a bundle of joy. So your book is titled Confidence. Tell me why, and what's the purpose of it, and what's the message for the readers?
Well, the book that we have, well, basically what the business is called Confidence. But being able to know that me, this has really been a game changer for my confidence. Because
Yes.
imagine me 6 years from now that
Right.
didn't have this business. I would still be shy, or to be able to talk to people. But now I'm able to do all these different things and travel around the country
Yeah.
talking to different people. And definitely this book does touch on that. But definitely changing the name of the business was definitely a big thing, because I have definitely used confidence and courage in my life with this business, and it's also been able to inspire other people to use their confidence and courage as well.
Yes, 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 yes. So thank you so much for joining our station and being one of our guests. Again, I adore you. I adore you. Can you share your Instagram and your social media information, website? How can people connect with you?
Yes, so the website is gabbybows.com. That's GABBYBOWS.com. On social media is Gabby Bows. Facebook has a little bit more to it. It's Gabby Bows, a double face, double snap barrette. But you can follow us on there, talk to us on the website, and things of that nature as well. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, and may your resume continue. We didn't have enough time to read through all of your accolades, but your accolades and your resume, you are doing it. You are doing it. So from awards to being on television stations, continue to do what you're doing. Continue to encourage others to follow in your footsteps and be that example and be that model to let them know that it is possible, that you were able to allow your dream to come true. And you're not stopping there. You're still dreaming. You still have so much more to go. And like the ability to employ others. I can't even say any more about you. Again, I truly, sincerely adore you. And looking forward to having you back on and also to coming down and doing some things with you and your mom.
Yes, thank you so much, Rob. Can't wait.
Thank you. So I'll talk to you soon. You can stand by and hold on, or I know your schedule is busy, young lady, and you also have school. So you can choose to hang on, or you can disconnect. We're gonna go to commercial right now. So you all, Gabby Goodwin, phenomenal young lady, 6 figures already, and she has a blueprint to make more. And the whole idea of her employing other people. All right, I'm going to stop right there. So we're going to go to commercial, and I'll see you all on the flip side.
Are you interested in real estate investing but not quite sure where to get started? Do you want to get the know-hows on creating ongoing passive income using the buy and hold strategy? Hi, I'm Janice Bowles, licensed realtor and co-founder of B Premier Ventures, a real estate development and consulting firm where we buy and beautify distressed real estate, renovate it, and resell for profit. With over 15 years of investing experience, B Premier has extensive knowledge in rural land development, fixing flips, and rental acquisitions. B Premier's current portfolio consists of properties within Florida and Virginia. Our firm's services includes investor project consulting, project management, and group coaching. For more information, visit our website at bpremierventures.com and schedule a complimentary discovery session or subscribe to our email list. It's free. Follow me on Instagram at Janice Bowles for additional real estate investing tips. B Premier Ventures, we buy and beautify.
Hello, welcome to the home of Crisco Enterprises LLC. Come on in and let us show you around. We are comprised of professionals in many fields, and we pride ourselves on being able to offer exceptional service as well as the highest quality. We don't offer just another event, product, or service. We provide an experience, the Crisco experience. Some of the services we provide are photography and videography, event planning, catering and decor, DJ services, African drumming and instructing, motivational speaking and emceeing, website design, logo, graphics and printing, custom t-shirts and apparel and decals, mobile barbering and natural hair and lock maintenance. We also have a makeup artist who will provide your personal and professional photo shoot and big event makeup needs. If that isn't enough, check out our And More section, where you will find our partner services that include cartoon characters, moon bounces and water slides, face painting, popcorn, cotton candy, and snow cone machines. If you don't see the service or product you're looking for on our site, ask us about it. Chances are we can assist you with that too. Thank you for coming by. Now go ahead, contact us, and let us know how we can help to provide you with your very own Crisco experience.
Hey everybody, so welcome back to Let's Do It Talk Show. As y'all can see, I am very full from the first two guests that we have already had. Young kids, I'm trying to tell y'all, their minds, if we tap into their dreams, their inspirations, and everything that they're thinking about, we have some millionaires that are already existing. We just need to help execute it and help make it happen. So I have to throw a plug in for my I Am the Legacy campaign. So, on the third Mondays, we talk about legacy building. That's one of the things where Janice Bowles comes in and she talks about it from a real estate standpoint in terms of developing properties. But we talk about how you can situate your family members and your kids in a good situation once you get yourself together. But I challenge everybody, that's a great thing, and if we can get to that point, that's great. But I don't think that we have to wait to leave a legacy. I think that kids are legacies in themselves. That's my campaign, I Am the Legacy. Through this campaign, it is investing in children and nurturing children. When they talk about ideas and different thoughts that they have in terms of their dreams, nurture them and help them to, even if it's something that they change their mind along the way. Children's dreams and their ideas that they have are so amazing. So that brings me to my next guest, who is Amari Woodland, who so happens to be my apples. And I always talk about the conversations that we have and how he engages in some very powerful thinking things. I talked about us and how he talked about New Year's, and he was just like, oh, what's the big thing about it? It changes to a different day. You can start at any point in your life to make a change. And we also went into some dialogue about Christmas being Jesus' birthday. Why does everybody get gifts? So welcome to the studio, Amari. So tell everybody your name.
Amari Woodland.
Yes. And what school do you attend?
Lamb PCS.
LAM, and LAM stands for Latin American Montessori School. So one of the things in going to LAM, you are bilingual, you are Spanish immersion. So how old were you when you first started learning Spanish?
4, I think.
4, and how old are you now?
10.
10. So for the past 6 years, you have been engaging in learning Spanish, right? So let's talk a little bit about your dreams. So when I was doing your graphic, I labeled you as the chef in training. All things food and all things wanting to learn how to become a better cook. So talk about what first inspired you. How did you first begin to have a love for food?
Watching my mom cook.
Okay, and also, God bless your mommy, who so happens to be my daughter, because I don't know how she learned how to cook, because I didn't teach her, because I can't cook. But that's a great thing. And then they also, what are the channels and the TV shows that you watch?
Loud House, Talking Tom and Friends, and stuff.
Okay, and what's the Food Network channel for kids that you that show?
I think Nailed It.
Okay. Okay. And so one of the other things that I found that was great in terms of a way to tie into what you were doing in terms of your love for food is your party things. So for the last 2 years, you just so happen to have a cooking party. So talk to me about the experiences that you had with that, and they'll also show some pictures from your actual party.
Well, I think it's been a fun time cooking and being terrible at it.
Okay, so one of the things that I actually witnessed because I participated in a class, and what one year it was tacos, and what was the other thing? Do you remember?
Quesadillas.
Yes, quesadilla. So the quesadilla class, I actually participated in those, but they have pictures that are showing up above in terms of what's going on and some of the things that you did, and and it was a great adventure. And how did you feel? How did you do you think that oh, big shout out to Chef Terrence. How do you feel like his teaching skills were they did they help you advance?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So is it anything else that you want to share with the audience?
Kind of know how to cook eggs.
Okay. And so what else do you know? Like you cook eggs, what else do you cook?
Like quesadillas and microwaved hot dogs.
Okay, so I definitely looking forward to you expanding on your skills in that area. But the whole point of our show in terms of dreaming and continue to do that. But then aside from that food, you also have another hobby and another avenue that you're involved in. And it's gaming, Fortnite, and all of this other stuff. So tell me about your love for that.
I just enjoy playing with my friends.
Okay, and you play on YouTube and competitions. I mean, not really competitions, but along with other people.
Yep.
Okay. And I know that there was supposed to be an event that got canceled, but hoping that other people have events like that where they're competition because there's so many people that are kids that play Fortnite. So us parents, we need to come together and figure out a way to make money from that, or either to help to build skills and other engagement with that because that's a desire that people have, and if we can tie it into their dreams, that would be great. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about was your vision board. So actually 2 years ago, that's when I first found out that you really was into cooking to that degree. We had the vision board party for the youth, and I did not help you. You did your vision board all by yourself, and I walked over and was like, "Wow, that's where you had the information in terms of cooking and some of the other things that you do." So, and I know like we're preparing to do a vision board. We went to the store and we bought all the materials for this year. But any thoughts, anything you want to talk about in terms of a vision board and how it helps you, or what do you feel about the exercise?
So mostly on my vision board, I just show what I dream to be and what I want to be when I grow up.
Great. And I think for all you parents out there, that's a great activity to do with your kids, to do vision boards with them. And then you begin to let them express their feelings, express their dreams and their desires. And as you're trying to figure out different activities and different things to do, you tie it into what their dreams are. And then it will help to build them up in that area, and you never know like what you're planting seeds into. So we're going to go to a quick break, and we're going to spend the last 15 minutes with Q&A, and then we'll wrap it up. So what are some of your dreams? Post it in the feed, send any questions that you have, and we'll be right back. So welcome back. These kids are just giving me life. You know, I have a passion for young kids and for motivating them because I know when I was small, I was brilliant and I just didn't know how to tap into it from all of the different avenues. So shout out to all of my teachers from kindergarten all the way up to the 12th grade and all of my family members who poured into me as well as my mother because there's so many things out here that we really can do. And I want to give a shout out to people who are on joining us online. So big shout out to Keyshawn Hardy. You know, you kind of like started this back up a little bit, right? So we got to bring you back on again. Keyshawn was on. He is a minister in training, and he was on at the beginning of the year, our first show, just spitting word. And he has an event that's coming up. Keyshawn, please share your flyer in the body of the feed, and I'll also make sure that I share it so we can come and support you. Shout out to my man Tony Wilson. Thank you so much, Tony. Always been a cheerleader. Tina Hunter, Nikki Harris, Tamika Walker. Gianni is always up in here. Thank you to our intern Gianni. Monica Roberts, Alicia Fetcher, Elijah Gonzalez, that's my new friend too. Elijah, we got to get you on. Nova, Deborah Peterson, hey sister-in-law. Talia, Dee Dee, Cheryl Box, Janice Bowles, Candy Redmond, everybody, Shay Living Love Life, Shannon Griffin, everybody. So thank you all so much for tuning in and watching as we motivate and we cultivate these things that are already within these young kids. So I really, really encourage you, if your children are speaking of some things, make sure that you help motivate them. It's only so much that they can do on their own. Like, make sure that you cultivate what they're doing. So we're going to bring on none other than Tasha, who is all the event planner. So everybody already knows her. But Tasha, I applaud you for what you're doing, how you let your son see you in action, and he is always stepping up on the stage, grabbing a mic. It was just like so natural for him to come into this. So talk to me a little bit about it, or share any insights that you want to give to other parents.
Well, I'll say this. I noticed in him a long time ago, he's not shy. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was peeping him from the back, and I'm like, he's real quiet tonight, mm-hmm. But it's also past our bedtime. Right, so right. I'm gonna let that be the excuse. Yes. But I think that when you see kids that are out there, they're outspoken, yes. They want to grab a mic, they have words that they need to use in front of people, let them. You have to encourage them, because so many times we try to shut kids down because we tell them that there's a time and a place. Well, that's true. There is a time and a place. But when there's the opportunity for them to express themselves, let them do it. Yes. You never know what you have hiding inside of you. We just heard a 10-year-old tell us that she made 6 figures last year. 13, yes. So you have 13. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. So we have to encourage our youth when they have these ideas to do those things.
Definitely. And not only did she just start a business, she has a franchise.
A franchise.
Like, how great is that? And then the other thing is in terms of dreams. Yes. Like, one thing about Amari, he talks a lot and asks a lot of questions. And you cannot quiet him down or, shut him out, because I always tell people, like, he's a genius. From when we were small, do you remember, like, you were very small, and I would ask him, what game do you want to play? He would choose to play calculator. And I'm like, calculator? What kid wants to play calculator? And he would be like, give me a problem to solve. And I would do the reverse way. And then for me, he would give me large numbers. And when I'm able to calculate them, he would be like, my grandma is a G. So we had this little game where we were playing, where we would go back and forth with the calculator. His skills in math are off the chart. Like, in terms of figuring out whether he can do so. And that's, again, because you cultivate what he says. Like, what kids wants to play calculator? Right. You know what I mean? And when you see that in a child, you have to actually, like, ignite their fire. It's already there, but you continue to have it going. So I know, like, sometimes when your kids talk a lot, that they may get on your nerves. But tap into it. Even if you have a period of time where you set aside, where you talk to them, you will begin to figure out, like, the genius in them. When I was talking to Cam on the phone, first of all, when he asked if he could interview me. Well, he had a couple questions. I'm like, what? It takes people some time to get on my calendar. And this little man took, do I have time right now? I was like, by all means, let me stop what I'm doing. Like, yes. And he actually had questions. He wanted to know the setup, and he wanted to know some details. He also wanted to know the time to ensure that it did not inflict with his basketball schedule. And that's another thing. Although you all are business minded and you have what you have, you still are youthful in terms of kids and able to play and have fun. So some of the silly things that you do, they are understandable, but like your mindset in terms of all the variations things that y'all do, moms, y'all better tap into that. Y'all better tap into it, like seriously, wholeheartedly. When Amari and I sat down at a restaurant and we were eating, he just started talking. First of all, he was like, I think I'll try lobster because I haven't tried that before. And I was like, all right, little man. But then when we went into the whole dialogue, he blew my mind. He holds a conversation at a much better level in terms of engaging than some of the adults that I talk to. And I'm not even like playing or even hyping it. Like, man, I could talk all day long when I have the time to. And I see that in Cam. Like, just his energy over the phone and the questions that he asked me, they were not any off-the-wall questions or anything that were not relevant. He wanted to know how it was going down today so that he could be fully prepared. He wore his logo shirt. He's not playing with that. Mommy did some things behind the scene. They let him know. But other than that, like, I'm telling you, like, I had no other choice but to buy you a T-shirt today. I saw it online, was like, wait a minute, he's doing this, so that's a marketing strategy. I am the dream for Dr. Martin Luther King. So what a better day to kick it off. So you all make sure that you go to his Instagram page and you purchase his T-shirt, the I Have the Dream T-shirt. Make sure you go to Gabby's page and purchase some of her barrettes and purchase her book for some other kids and sign some little kids up for their businesses. If you have little daughters, little nieces, or anybody that you want to invest in, sign them up to start their own businesses. And for Amari, follow him. Cooking classes, everything cooking. We're about to rock that. We're about to make that happen. And gaming, y'all going to have to talk to his father and his mother and all that. I don't know about Fortnite, but we're going to do something with Fortnite because all the kids love Fortnite. Latasha, in terms of Cam's launching on his birthday, what are you all, the event planner, what are you all planning?
So we're working on a brand shoot right now.
Okay.
So he does have a sponsor, Edutainment Learning Center and Dewan Ellis Fitness.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so they're going to sponsor the space in order to do our photo shoot. And we're just going to bring a bunch of kids out, and a couple of adults too, to model some of the clothes, get some shots in, and put together those final images for his website and social media. And then for the launch, I'm still working on the details for the launch, but he'll be doing some pre-launch because he already has 5 designs that he's created for his shirt. So on a weekly basis, we'll just be launching a couple of them until we get to March 1st. I had to do that I Am the Dream shirt today. Yes. It was so
timing critical.
Today,
yes. Mm-hmm.
Because I said this was one of the first designs that he came up with. So Martin Luther King birthday, the commemoration of his birthday, he had to do it for today. So that had to go.
Yes, yeah. So Cam was looking at the phone. That's why he was looking down. So is there any comments or anything that you see on there?
Look, he sees past the comment.
Okay. He's checking the feed and checking the social media. So you all, this has been a wonderful show. I love tapping into kids. Back years ago, I used to do a program called Girl Power, where I used to help youth between the ages of 6 and 14. I'm feeling an itch to get back into doing something with kids aside from the I Am the Legacy campaign. They are magical. They have like so much in them that you cannot even like ignore it. You can't even ignore it. It's amazing. And the level that we are in this world today and the technology that we have, you can make a business and you can touch people all over the world. So let's make it happen. Let's make sure that you pour into your kids, okay? So switching gears a little bit, our next show. So our next show is going to be fire. We have men coming on who are talking about the flip side of divorce. So I have a former colleague of mine who went through some things, and he reached out to me in terms of wanting to tell his story. And one of the things I challenged him about is it's not only males that go through. Female have a point of view, and it's not all females, but we're going to talk about that. So make sure that you tune into next week's show so that you can hear both sides of it. And we're also going to tap into Andrea Stuckley. You all may know her as the divorce coach. I had her on maybe a year ago talking about the ups and downs of that. So that's going to be a great show. As you all know, the different ways to get in contact with us and the different ways to follow us. You can stream it live, our show live, from Urban Style Media's webpage. You can also follow us on Facebook and tap into it where you can comment, as well as catch the replays on our YouTube channel or either Let's Do It Talk Show website. And we are going to have different ways and different avenues for those who are interested in coming on or advertising. We're going to pick that back up. Just kind of like been focusing on our new pathway and what we're doing. But we're excited about 2020. So we're going to allow Cam to give his social media handles, and then we will close out. Cam, social media handles.
My Instagram is all year gear. And I don't know my Facebook.
Facebook is all year gear also, and then website is allyeargear.co.
There we go. You got that?
Got it?
All right. And Amari, in terms of your cooking class, I know we partnered up with Chef T in the past, but this year for your birthday, I don't know what's planned, but cooking classes. And then let's talk about something with Fortnite in terms of getting people to come together for a game day or something like that. So again, we're at the end of the show, but tap into your kids, let them see what you're doing. Amari always say, so you're the CEO of Do It? That's your business? So I'm like, yes, and you can have your own business. Tap into your kids and let them know it. So, all right, y'all, that's the end of the show. Thank you all for joining. See you all next week.